general, they degrade the man's value, not giving him the honor and respect, and they tell their daughters to profit from that too, and use the system like the brother said.
You got a scripture? After that, we can get Isaiah 4:1. You got something?
No.
Okay, bring it up.
Sirach 26 and 24. A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband.
See that? A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband? Which that word reverence goes back to revere, meaning to fear. Women feared their men because men had power over them, man. Alright, which I had another article which I'll probably go into in another time, but it goes into how women were just counted as property. You know, and later on you had different property rights act were different. Women had property or had liberation to possess, whether it was finances, money. It was a time where women couldn't deal with all these exchanges of money and buying, purchasing. Women didn't have purchasing power because they didn't have no power. Alright? So all these different things, since they didn't have power, they knew who had the power, which was their men. In order for them to get things, they had to get it through their men. Alright? In order to go places, they would have to go through their men. Alright? All these different things was linked through their power. Alright? Because the man it represents the standard. He's the face of that household. Just like when you're knocking on the door, you don't talk to the women, man. You talk to the men. And like, you know, like if Comcast and different things like that sell something to your house, the woman ain't supposed to have authority for payments and different things like that. It's supposed to be the man. But now this society being recreated, it seems you got people that be like, how the hell does that work? That ain't what's going on. See, because people don't understand how things were set up before to understand how things just got transformed today, man.
The order.
The order.
It's like you know, men of our nation supposed to serve Yahweh Shai, and then the women serve the men. And it's just all things being done in decency and order. And who sets the order? Yahweh Shai sets the order, man.
That's right.
You know, that's a little bit more. Verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
Yeah, a shameless woman shall be called as a dog. What's a female dog? It's a bitch. These women are nothing but bitches, whores, and sluts, man. And they fall upon those characteristics. They'll tell you they are. Women call each other bitches. They say they're the baddest bitch. They a slut. Nowadays, these chicks in the industry be rapping like niggas, man. They got 4 or 5 niggas, and her pussy was this good, and she gave it to the nigga, and he couldn't. You know, that's just the wickedness, man.
It's madness.
Yeah, he went crazy or whatnot. He couldn't handle it. She got another nigga or whatnot. That's what these women brag about now, man. It ain't no shame.
And it's really like a low-level form of witchcraft, man, because they really be putting spells on Jake, man. Yeah. And Jake really, they be falling underneath that spell, man. They rapping about it because that's really happening out here, man. You got niggas who really, they get in that box, man, and they lose all, they lose it.
They lose their wits.
Come.
That's what they're not natural.
They lost their wits for these goddamn women. Keep going.
But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. Alright, and it's gonna be a time where a lot of these women gonna be put in shame, man. Alright, and the Lord really starts with her man. Because her man is supposed to be the one that actually, you know, regulates and tells her the things to do. See, in this day when the Most High transition his power, you're going to see why the Lord said he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold. And he's going to be a covert from the tempest. Alright? Because it says also in Isaiah the 3rd chapter, the mighty men going to fall in that day. And these men that's doing these videos, that's constantly pushing and purging, you know, these are going to be the men that's going to set the standard in that day. Because we're setting the standard now, man. How much more in the time when everything is in chaos?
You got that?
This is Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Yeah, that day 7 women. 7 represents completion. A complete amount of women will take hold unto one man. What man? The man that the Lord said he's going to make more precious than fine gold. An Israelite man. Oh, goddamn Chinese, man. Them Chinese gonna be getting jacked up in that day. That's gonna be prey. Tells you that in Micah the 2nd chapter, most likely gonna put that real lion spirit on us. How we gonna tear these different nations apart. You're gonna have these different women just following upon us, man. You know, because they know that we're gonna have that power. women flock to power. That's all it is. The reason why these women are so out of order is because the white man's in power. They're not gonna flock to us because we don't have the power. But now we're gaining the power, starting out through these scriptures, through these words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and that's what's gonna make these women flock to us. Keep going.
Start from the top. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread.
Meaning we will eat our own bread, we will provide for ourselves. Keep going.
And wear our own apparel.
Yeah, we'll wear our own apparel. Keep going.
Only let us be called by thy name.
Only let us be called by thy name. All right, which represents being under the man's wing. Because if a woman's called by a man's name, preferably usually taking on a last name, that means she's joined with that man. Keep going.
It says to take away our reproach.
To take away their reproach. Because they know they're full of wickedness. They did plenty of wickedness, and that's how they're going to be ashamed. Knowing that the time of when the Lord is going to push out this judgment is going to be to kill and destroy sinners, man. You know, these people know that the Most High don't like that shit. That's why they try to go to Sunday churches and different things like that, you know, and pray and, you know, repent to the Heavenly Father. But it's going to be a time when his judgment is going to be pushed out, and these women going to see Keisha up the street got her ass goddamn knocked off. You know, that whole Jasmine, she done got killed. They found her in somebody goddamn trunk. They opened the trunk up and flies swarming around, and this bitch goddamn skeletons, man.
Goddamn Keisha come around the corner and her goddamn whole arm missing.
Yeah. They gonna say, oh, goddamn, I need to find somebody that got the power that can protect me. They gonna see that we gonna be those only individuals like Eli. Getting that real Eli and that mighty man spirit actually put upon us. Alright? So this is going to be the time where a lot of people are going to be put in subjugation, and righteousness is going to be established on high. It's still a little bit more, that's it.
That's it on that.
But yeah, you know, that's all we have for you, Akim, you know, because 2018 is going to be a hot year, man. And it's going to be the time where we're going to grow and get elevated to a higher position, and this world is going to be put to shame, man. So we want to end it by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Hashem, Rakar, Kudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom, Akim.
Shalom.